Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. So as you all know, Maxine Waters made some controversial statements not too long ago where she basically encouraged members of the public to confront members of the Trump administration. And by confront, she did not mean engage in any violence or anything like that. She meant nonviolent action, to confront them and question them nonviolently. And in response to that statement, she's received a lot of criticism. She's received threats. She's received threats from the public, to the point where she didn't feel safe going to certain venues and stuff to give speeches or make addresses. And she's actually been criticized by leaders of the Democratic Party, which is a whole nother story. I mean, black people are the most loyal Democrats, and black women in particular are very loyal to the Democratic Party. And the fact that they would treat this sister with disrespect like that speaks volumes about how they take the black vote for granted. And we should not tolerate that. This sister is speaking the truth about this Trump administration. This is a despicable administration. It's not worthy of any kind of respect at all. And for these Democratic leaders to disrespect this sister like this, it just speaks volumes about their disrespect for the black community, period. So that's one issue. Now, on top of receiving threats from anonymous people, Maxine Waters received a threatening statement, or a threatening statement was made against her by someone in a position of authority, by someone that's in a position of public trust. And this person is a San Bernardino prosecutor by the name of Michael Selyem. And this is what he said. He said, being a loudmouth cunt in the ghetto, you would think someone would have shot this bitch by now. This is what a prosecutor said about Maxine Waters, a representative in Congress. This is a man that's charged with prosecuting cases, somebody that the public depends upon to bring about justice in the criminal justice system. This is a man making these kind of despicable statements, basically encouraging violence against a member of Congress, making statements that are racist. Make no mistake about it. I mean, the term ghetto is used as a code word against black people. The fact that this man referred to this woman as a cunt and as a bitch speaks to the sexism and the misogyny that this man has in his heart. How can a man with such vitriolic misogyny and racism be trusted to enforce the law, be trusted to prosecute anybody in a fair and unbiased way? How can such a person be trusted? They can't be trusted. And not only that, I mean, this man has a history of making racist and despicable statements on social media. This man talked about how Michelle Obama said that Donald Trump grabbed her by the penis, basically suggesting that Michelle Obama is some kind of transsexual or transvestite or something, suggesting that she is not a woman, completely disrespecting the former First Lady of the United States of America. This man also talked about how he had no problem with white males who immigrate to the United States legally, starting businesses. But when it comes to Mexicans, he said that they need to just hide. So this is a man who's obviously racist, a man who's obviously bigoted, a man that's obviously a sexist, in this position of power as a prosecutor. Do you realize how much power prosecutors have? They have the power to determine if a case is going to trial, if they're going to prosecute a case. And somebody with this kind of racist and sexist mentality should not be trusted with such power. Now, he has been placed on administrative leave while this investigation is pending, and he may possibly be terminated as a result of, these revelations. This man has since deleted his social media accounts, but as you know, there are screenshots of his comments, and that's the thing about social media. So this man is on leave pending this investigation, and he may be fired, and I think that that's a good thing. I hope that he is fired. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if those are his statements that he made on social media, then there is no need for any further investigation. Those statements speak for themselves. They speak to the fact that this is not a man that's fair. This is not a man that is ethical. This is not a man who is unbiased. This is a man who is a racist, who is a sexist, who is a xenophobe, who is anti-immigrant. And this kind of man shouldn't be entrusted with that kind of power. So, you know, I hope that he's fired. And, you know, I think that something should happen to him. And some people will raise this issue about First Amendment rights. Yes, you have the right to say what you want under certain circumstances. You have certain rights to express yourself. But your employer also has the right to decide whether or not to keep such an employee on. I mean, someone that harbors such views cannot be trusted to enforce the laws in this country. They just can't. And I think that it would be a great thing if this man loses his job. And, you know, he should be further investigated for possible crimes being committed by threatening, low-key, a member of Congress. So tell me what y'all think. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.